Preview, Burnley vs Chelsea, Forecast, Group News, Lineups. When they invite Chelsea to Turf Moor for Saturday's fixture, Burnley will aim to win their very first Premier League video game of the season at the sixth attempt. The Blues do not have much to boast about locally either, but Frank Lampard's Males eased to a 4-0 success over FC Krasnodar in the Champions League on Wednesday. With an out-of-form Burnley inviting Chelsea to the northwest on Halloween, the Clarets will be wishing to prevent another scary program following a truly miserable set of lead to the 2020-21 project. Dyche's defensive stalwarts have created a credibility as one of the most difficult backlines to break down in current times. However, the Clarets have actually currently shipped 9 objectives in the league this season and rest on simply 1 point following 4 losses and a draw thus far. Saturday's fixture represents the second of 2 challenging home matches against capital sides in succession, with Dyche's men ending up being the next victims of the Harry Kane/Child Heung-min collaboration against Tottenham Hotspur as the Clarets succumb to a 1-0 defeat to Jose Mourinho's side last weekend. Even though Burnley currently find themselves below the dotted line heading into the weekend, there is no reason for the Clarets to end up being disheartened by results so early on in the season. However, Dyche's Males would do exceptionally well to turn their fortunes around versus a Chelsea side desperate to get back on track following 2 domestic makes use of the bounce. Substantial expectations were placed on Chelsea's formidable attacking contingent following a busy summer of spending, and the Blues' front line certainly integrated well to put 4 past Krasnodar in Wednesday's Champions League fixture. Hakim Ziyech marked his complete launching for Lampard's side with an objective to top off a remarkable efficiency, with Callum Hudson-Odoi, Timo Werner and Christian Pulisic finishing the thrashing as Chelsea ended a run of 3 consecutive attacks Russia. Chelsea's dominant victory in Europe indicates that Lampard's guys are enjoying a 5-game unbeaten run in all competitions, although the Blues boast simply 1 win from their last 5 Premier League trips following back-to-back draws versus Southampton and Manchester United in October. Had it not been for a spirited performance from Edward Mendy in between the sticks, United might have effectively taken the spoils at Old Trafford in last Saturday's component. However, Chelsea nevertheless managed to hang on for a point and will definitely feel confident of getting all 3 against having a hard time Burnley clothing this weekend. Moreover, Chelsea had actually only ever lost when in 12 Premier League conferences with Burnley, and Chelsea showed up trumps in a 6-goal thriller by 4 objectives to 2 in this fixture last season, with Pulisic netting a hat-trick on that day. Burnley are still without the services of the hurt Jack Cork and Ben Mee, both of whom will likely stay sidelined up until after the global break. Phil Bardsley's favourable coronavirus test kept him out of the loss to Spurs and he is set to miss out again this weekend, while Eric Peters is touch and go with a calf problem. Nevertheless, Dyche might extremely well stick to the same beginning lineup from the weekend defeat, with Ashley Barnes and Chris Wood set to form a partnership up leading regardless of pressure from Matej Vydra and Jay Rodriguez, but the Clarets manager has actually revealed that Johan Berg Gudmundsson is doubtful with a calf problem. On the other hand, Chelsea's only 2 injury concerns are Kepa Arrizabalaga and Billy Gilmour, neither of whom would have been most likely to force their method into the starting lineup. Thiago Silva did not make the journey to Krasnodar in midweek, but Lampard verified that the defender's absence was not injury-related and Silva ought to come back into the very first 11 here. Saturday could be the day that we see Chelsea's attacking quartet of Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Pulisic and Werner all line up together for the very first time. Burnley possible beginning lineup: Pope, Loden, Long, Tarkowski, Taylor, Gudmundsson, Westwood, Brownhill, McNeil, Wood, Barnes. Chelsea possible beginning lineup: Mendy, James, Zuma, Silva, Chilwell, Kanté, Jorginho, Ziyech, Havertz, Pulisic, Werner,